Just singing the song The Verve.
A Lucky Man.
There, weren't you?
My number one song on the planet. It's the way I see myself, a very lucky man.
You're a lucky man.
I am.
Okay. But you've had some bad luck in the
Very
past.
bad luck. I've been nearly murdered twice. I've had all the diseases on the planet, and the disease can't kill me.
But tell us what happened to you.
The first time or the second time?
The first time.
The first time I got stabbed through the head, stabbed through the back of my head, stabbed in, slashed and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the second time, I got had 5 times my parents slapped. The disease can't kill me up.
What age were you the first time?
The first time I was 18, the second time I was about 20, the day of my 21st birthday.
Right. And do you remember what happened?
Are you kidding?
No.
I don't remember, I only remember 6 or 7 months before it. I remember in my office, my work in my office, as below.
Where was it you used to work?
Sorry?
Where was it that you used to work?
W. Smith.
Okay. What did you do there?
I was stock control manager for him.
Right. Okay.
I used to do antiques and antiques to the shop. I used to make sure the shop ran on an equal, proper basis, so they had everything for the customers.
And you were a swimming champion, were you?
I've been, I used to swim. I started swimming from the school at the age of 11 or something, primary 7. Then I just kept swimming all the way up to I left college. That's when I was 18. And I kept winning medal for medal. And then when I got that disability, I moved into a disabled swimming club called the Finn Club. And they put me in tournaments, competitions, and got an office 5 for the disabled dolphins. And I won over them as well. I'm a champ.
You are a champ.
It's simply the best. But I know the rest. And me.
So, tell me about when you were a teenager and you were swimming.
Aye.
What sort of competitions were you?
It
What
was-
stroke did you do?
Normal ladies' bodies, it was like 100 metres front crawl or 100 metre backstroke. We generally did 100 metres. One time I did a 2 metre front crawl, but I was a bit tired after it, so I just stuck to 100. And I won every one of them as well. Also, when I was in school, I used to do the 50 metre front crawl every week for the school team. And I won that every week as well. I was too good at it. That's what that's for. That's what that's for.
So, but you keep on swimming now, don't you?
I swim one-handed now. My left hand is contracted, so I have to only swim with one hand.
Right.
So I kind of swim to the side, but I still swim dead fast.
Whereabouts do you swim?
I swim generally in the Vale of Leven pool, but I do my tournaments in Glenrothes and in Glasgow and in Chapel and all that.
So, how often a week do you swim?
I swim once every Monday night. At 5:30 I go down the pool. And then I do my tournaments. They tell me they're a tournament and the bus comes again when I was leaving it.
And you do that in different places?
I just various times. No, there's no guarantee that tournament every week. It's just when it's been arranged.
What was the effect after the first injury that happened to you? What was the effect on you?
Scars.
Scars, but you didn't have any.
Nothing, it's
Real
just
disability?
loads of scars. And I looked like a fog. That's right, a fog.
Yeah. But the second time,
The second one, well, it was spasticity for years. Then, as I loosened up, only my left hand was fixed. My speech impediment, deafness, sight up and knackered as well. I get better every day. Because I don't see myself getting put down. Because I'm a thoroughbred, as I say myself. I am a thoroughbred. They can't kill me.
A thoroughbred, you definitely
They
are.
can't kill a thoroughbred. That's what I say.
And tell me, what have you done to help you get better?
Well, I'm left my parents. They moved in my own house, so I've done everything myself for them. I also gained more friends by talking to people. Instead of being shy, I just talk to everybody.
Instead of being shy,
I'm not shy at all.
were you ever shy?
Never. I can't help it.
Okay. So, when did you get involved with the BN group?
It's been about nearly 3 years now.
And what do you do at the BN group?
It's just social interaction, really.
Like,
I do a lot of the speaking for the company. If there's anyone needs to be talked to, say Pacific, I'm going to have to be pushed by somebody. I have to go and talk to them, see how it's done.
so have you done public speaking?
I did it before. When I did my work, I did training colleges for people.
Right.
Staff training, so I had to do public speaking all the time. And also when I was at school, I was on the stage being a showman all the time.
Okay. What did you do then?
Just doing the plays and all that.
Ah, so this is nothing new to you.
Huh?
This is nothing new to you.
Nothing at all.
No.
I'm big-headed. I can do anything. I don't see myself as finished. I see myself as just starting. Because they just can't put me down. They can't install the fastest man in the world down. And me.
So, when you're involved with the BN group,
Aye.
what's the thing that you've enjoyed most?
Social interactions, meeting people, having somebody to talk to, rather than sending myself out there and doing nothing, which annoys me. Because I'm a sociable guy. I don't see the point of being. Just because I've got a head in a wee speech impediment, it doesn't mean to say that I can't go and meet other people and talk to them. But some people think I can't. And which annoys me.
I think one of the amazing things about you, Phil, is you do not let it hold you back.
Nothing holding it back. I take every step as a step forward. I don't see anything that's going to bring me down. It's always going to bring me up. I've always got to be on a higher level already. I've been a show off too. That's the truth.
So tell me about the different things you do, because you go to the West End project as well. Tell me some of the things
Sometimes,
you do
it
there.
just depends.
And you do the farm. Tell me
I
about
do.
the farm.
The farm's now closed. But I used to volunteer at the farm, doing all the gardening plots, whatever, all around it. Also used to go on the animals, talk to the animals, give the animals, make sure they were okay. Any problem I would get the vet in, because I knew what I was talking about. Been a crofter originally,
Where were you a crofter?
South Uist,
South Uist.
that's where I'm from.
I know.
Hear my accent.
We can hear it. You've got a bit of the Gaelic as well.
I'm a shifter, I admit it.
Okay. You do the gardening, you do the farm.
And do Leaving Grove Park as well, with the BN. We do a Tuesday afternoon gardening up there. But it's generally nobody turned up, so there's only me and a couple other people there.
Tell us what your hopes for the future are.
I really want to start my own business. But I know, see, because I worked since I was 15 in my trade. I want to start my own business doing the same thing. But me being the director, rather than just a manager.
What was your trade?
I was sales. I was a head salesman for the Scottish sales team. And the retail.
And if you were going to start your own business,
Aye.
if you were going to start your own business, what would you do? What kind of
Probably open a wee shop, but not a corner shop. It would be a general store, selling everything from electrical goods to wood, anything like that. Selling everything.
And where would you like that store to be?
Up in my home country, up in the islands.
Tell us about the gardening. We've heard you've won some prizes in the gardening.
Aye, for the no-top farm. It was just for my, see for like my turnips and all that. Agricultural fruits, carrots, onions. They've all won me a prize because of my green fingers. Because you know, I see the colour green. One of the prizes all the time for them.
So you've won prizes for your turnips?
Turnips and carrots and onions and also sweet peas.
What was the actual prize?
It was a plaque and a wee trophy. I am the champ.
After your injury, tell us, what did you have to learn to do again?
Everything. Walk, talk, hear. I couldn't hear nothing. The worst thing was I couldn't talk, I liked to talk. But I was highly determined. I was a highly motivated individual. So I put my mind to it and I learned how to do it. And people begged me to do it. They said, if you do this, by this, we'll do you this. So they bought me holidays and all that. If you can walk by this time, we'll take you on holiday.
And did they?
And they did.
Good. But after doing all that, after learning to walk,
And
talk, and all
you
of
do
that,
feel better about it.
you now are in a position where you live in your own flat independently.
Aye. Well, see, now that I can do these things myself, I shall be a young individual, bloke, a young man, rather than being stuck in an oyster shell with my parents or whatever, or somebody all coming around, pushing me around, telling me what to do and what not to do, when I can do it all myself.
Good. So what advice would you give to someone who was just starting to come to terms with having a brain injury?
PMA. That's positive mental attitude. Have it. And every day, and every way you can do it, try it. If you can't do it, try again. Try more. Never let them put you down. And don't let people put you down, you know.